Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
2-0 pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grichuk sprinting after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, I tell you what, this is one of those pitchers' parks you come in, you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park? You throw you outside, take that base hit to right field. Don't try to do too much. You do what he gives you, you take what he gives you, and you move on.
Bryce Harper.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want to be consistent, pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a look and a throw back to second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to Carpenter. Gets him, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. And that'll bring up Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Diaz.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
Here's Matt Carpenter as it's grounded sharply to first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. It's on to inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Daniel Murphy.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In now is Anthony Rendon. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Matt Wieters.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1 home to Wieters. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whoo, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they're held in check. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Right fielder, Steven
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Worth ranging back at the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now, and he's really become a nice outfielder.
2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Strike called. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. At the plate, Rendell Grichuk hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. In there, 0-1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Jason Worth is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Diaz backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher
Stepping into the
39,
box, Max Scherzer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nope.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side, and that's going to land foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Grichuk has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Center fielder.
In now
2,
is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Wong ranging deep into the hole. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
leading off for St. Louis, catcher Yadier Molina.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. The relay, and he is in there.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He stands at second with his 13th double of the year. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting ninth,
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Up next for the
Ready for another chance? Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And another foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Misses ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Scherzer comes set. 2-2 on its way. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
I like that hit a lot. That's a clutch 2-out hit. Now, a lot of times we think it's got to equate to late innings. You can do it early in the game, too. Gives them a 1-0 lead. Sets them up with a nice cushion.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Trey Turner.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. The pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing. He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bryce Harper.
And now a pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Zimmerman. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer. I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4. There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Daniel Murphy will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Molina has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Plays off 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at bat. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Eaton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Third baseman, number 3, Jed Jerko.
So stepping in, Jed Jerko. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Curveball that time, not even close. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate. Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Matt Wieters.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Fowler. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Jason Worth. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-1 on its way to Worth. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Max Scherzer.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for one, on to first as they get the double play. Here's Randall Grichuk, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
There to gather it in is Worth for the first out of the inning.
Number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 16.
At the plate, Colton Wong. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Ball 1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Sean Gilmartin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38. Sean.
Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A chance here for the second baseman Wong. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will score all the way from first.
And, you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. In now is Anthony Rendon. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Zimmerman is on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Nats get a run on. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. And he gets ahead 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Fastball called for strike 2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Murphy fields it cleanly. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
The batter, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Worth is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're
Your attention, please.
So
now
a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Matt Wieters is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Brett Cecil comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Your attention, please.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Worth. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Brett Cecil.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
Well, you got to get the bunt down right here, but that just was not very good form right there. It didn't look like he was going to get that down, even if he made contact.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Harper is calling for it. 1 down. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Rendell Grichuk. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
And that misses. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
44. Trevor Rosenthal.
Ready once again, Trey Turner. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Leading off for the Nationals.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Bryce Harper now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Harper.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again. Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Kevin Segrist is forced onto the mound now following the injury. And he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And late reactions, and they got him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ryan Zimmerman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Started that swing a bit too early. 1-2. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals go quietly. So coming to the plate, Yadier Molina.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Colton Wong is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Smoke toward 3rd, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that puts the tying run at 2nd and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and that'll take care of Peralta as well. It's a double play.
Now batting.
So striding in, Aledmus Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up. Oh, it's off the 3rd base bag. And a base hit as that'll bring the tying run in from 3rd. And they've come back to knot things up at even here in the 8th. Here's Dexter Fowler now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Scherzer comes set. Here it is on 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. St. Louis, Missouri, known as the gateway to the West, and of course the home of the Cardinals. Sun Hwan-Oh will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Daniel Murphy is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. Last time through was a base hit. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-1. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Now the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Throw goes over to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Here's Jason Worth. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him.
The pitcher, number 31, Max.
Stephen Drew will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 10, Stephen Drew.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Fowler. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Sean Doolittle Enters to do the
Now
pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Doolittle.
Matt Carpenter stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Eaton going back. Ball game. In a close game like this, you look for that.